Man, thanks a lot of all the people donated me. Your donation is very, very important. You could be as small as $1, half dollar. You know what I'm saying? $100, $200. Even if you want to put $1 million, I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? We take it cents, we take it, coins, anything how this project's going. We take it bill too. You know what I'm saying? Thanks a lot of man. Because a lot of things. You don't know there's a lot of things behind. You can follow me in all the social media, Go to my Patreon page, go to my GoFundMe, how, so we can keep these projects going, we can keep this project going and motivate people who have been going through a very rough background. Hello, how you doing, man? So we have a question right here. So I'm gonna show you how to find a mean, standard deviation, and variance with the calculator this time. So we have a question. For example, this is a good example. This is a CountryWide Travel daily sales. For the CountryWide Travel had a daily sales. Oh, every day means they do sales of what? This one amount on Monday, this on Tuesday, and that on Wednesday, and this amount on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Only Sunday seems like this company does not work. So they don't do any sales. Maybe they're off, whatever. In order to be more competitive in the market, the manager has said they have to increase each day by the sales of 2%. So to be competitive. So what we're gonna be competitive? Maybe we don't make a lot of sales or enough sales, so we have to increase by 2% in the coming week. If each day sale has increased exactly by each day, so each day, so means they're all gonna increase by the same percent. So they say the mean of daily coming week is gonna be. So we want to get the mean of all these data. So first and foremost, since all this stuff is going to increase by the same rate, so that means let me find the mean, and then the final answer I'm going to find the 2% increase of the whole total mean. Okay, so now let me show you the calculator. The calculator is easy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, let me put my data in here. Okay, so what is the face data? So our face data is 24. You see all these data here, so we're going to increase them 24. So okay, so 24. So face it before you do that, let me show you. So if you use this calculator, you're going to come here, say mod, and then go to number 3, which is stats. So click number 3, and then when you come there, you see, and then you go to number 1, variance. Okay, click the variance. Okay, so we're gonna put all those data, input those data. So what is face data? Face data is 243. Okay, 24635. Okay, which is Monday. Okay, 24635. 24635, and then after that you just say equal. So it's int already. So you do the same thing. The second one 23. The second one is Tuesday, which is 23655. Okay, so 23655, and then you come here, say equal. Okay, the second one has int already. Okay, now we go for the third one. The third one is 23506. 23506, which is this one. 23506. Okay, so we come here 23506. Okay, 23506, and let's just say enter. Okay, now we go for the next one. For the next one is, which is Wednesday, 2287. 2287. So come 2287, 22. Okay, 87, enter, and then we enter 2287. Okay, now we go for the next one, which is 24309. 24309. Okay, 24309. 24309. Okay, 24309. 24309. Enter. Okay, now Friday. Okay, now we go. One more to go, which is Saturday. Okay, 25. Okay, 25, and then 475. Okay, 475. Okay, so we got all the data. After getting all your data, 6 days there, Monday to Friday, 6 days. After getting all the data, what you do? Let me show you quick. Cancel. Say on. Come in on. See here on. Cancel, and then say shift, and then go to number 3, which is 10. state. Number 3, see, number 1 shows me number 1 state. Number 1. You cancel everything. Look, you say on means there's nothing here. Can you see? And then come in a shift, and we come to number 1 state. So you see, brought you here. So here you gotta be very careful what you want. So what I want, do I want tab? Do I want what? Da 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 da. If you want a data, if you click number 2, it's gonna take you back to data. So want number 4. So come here, which is variance. Come here and click number 4 variance. Okay, now this is where we at. What do we want? We want to get the mean. Mean is number 2. Standard deviation is number 3. Okay, let's get number 2, which is mean. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so number 2. Oh, so our mean is 24075. Oh, 24075. But remember, this is a mean for this week before the increase of the whatever. So 24. So I'm gonna say mean for this week. Okay, so I'm gonna say my mean for this week equal to 24075. 24075. Okay, so let's find the 2% of this. Okay, and then after you get 2%, we're gonna add to this week. Okay, so now we're gonna say, okay, let's find 2%. So say 2% of the 24075. Okay, so I'm gonna say 2% of this. So take the answer which I have, multiply by 2%, multiply by 2 shift percent. Oh, so it's 481.5. Oh, so this is the increased percent of the whole mean. So say, okay, so this is going to give us equal to 481.5. So now we're going to have to take this one, add to the mean of this week, so we get the mean of the next week. Okay, so I'm going to say here mean of next week equal to, you see this what we got here? So we can just add by the mean of this week, which is 240 what? 75. Oh, so we got mean of the next week, which is 24556.5. Oh, so 24556.5. Okay, so this means what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? But now, okay, so now let's find the standard deviation, because let's say, for example, find the standard deviation of the data for this week. Let's say before the increase of whatever, increase of the SARS or whatever. So what I'm gonna do, look, you see, there's nothing there. But remember, your data is in the calculator. So what you can do, if you wanna resume your data, what you say, you see, shifting and then number 1. This is gonna take you back to your data. And they say number 4. Okay, so if you want to check your data, you can check number 2, but we don't just want to check your data, we want to use it to find the standard deviation. But if you want to check like, oh, my data there, so you can just click number 2 just to make sure like, oh, is it the same data I'm going to be dealing with. Number 2, you see all your data is still there. You see all of them, they're still there, all the 6 data. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want that, so we want shift and then 1. We want to use those data. So say number 4, click number 4. And then what we want to do, we want to get the standard deviation, because number 4 is valid. So standard deviation is number 4, that one right there. So standard deviation is number 4. So you come here, you click number 4, you see, and then that's going to give us standard deviation, which is 925.261. Oh, 925.261. So now I'm going to say my standard deviation. It's not part of the question, but for you to learn it. Okay, so 925, so this can be 925.26. Okay, if it's 2 decimal place, you can just type there 26. Okay, now, okay, 26, because the next number cannot change the previous. Okay, because if this number was like 5, it was going to change the previous. So we got a standard deviation. So now you can also find the variance. How do you get the variance? To get the variance, if you have a standard deviation, take your standard deviation, then square, you get the variance. So I'm going to say, oh, okay. So I'm going to say, if I want to get variance, take my standard deviation, then square it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll take the same thing here, and then what I'll do, just square the answer, and then it's gonna give me, that's what I have. I just say square there again. Oh, so that's my variance. Yes, that's my variance. Okay, so look at the variance which we have. We can write down. So we say variance equal to 85610.8.4. Oh, so that's our variance. Okay, now sometimes they ask you find the coefficients of variation. How you get a coefficient of variation? Coefficient of variation is very, very easy. What you do, take your standard deviation, divide by mean. So we have a standard deviation. What is the standard deviation? That one right there. Divide by our mean, the face mean, the one with no increase, like normal mean. Because remember, for now we just deal with the normal data to find the standard deviation, variance, not the one with increase or whatever. No. So I want to see my standard deviation. I got my standard deviation. What is my standard deviation? 9 to 5, 26. Oh, 9 to 5. 9 to 5. 9 to 5.26. Excuse me. 9 to 5, 26. Oh, my mean. What is my mean? My mean, we had it. Which equal to 240.75. So 240.75. 240.75. Okay, now let's get the coefficients of variation. So come in the calculator and then cancel everything, and then come here, right here, say fraction. Excuse me, come with a fraction. No, you see some of the problem. So sometimes something like that can come. So how to clear your data, your calculator? Because see, you want to put fraction, doesn't come. So what you do, say shift, okay, and then come. You see here, say CLR, let me see clear. Click this clear, and then say number 3, and then after that say equal means equal sign. So come here, press equal sign, and then after that AC here. So now you can put your everything clear. Now your calculator clear, means your data for statistics is not there anymore. So I'm gonna say okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna say fraction. See, the fraction came back. Okay, let's put our data here to get it. So our data is gonna be 9 to 5 to get a coefficient of variation. 9 to 5. 9 to 5.26, and then divide by 240.75. You know what I'm saying? Which is that one right there. So this is going to give us the coefficient of variation, which is 0.00384. So it depends how many decimal places they ask you, but okay. So we're going to say coefficient of variation equal to 0.04. If it's 2 decimal places, you can 0.04. But no unlimited, you can write as much as you want. So it's going to be 0.04. You can say, you can write all of it. 3.834. And then if you approximate this is going to be 0.04. So when you approximate this, 0.04. So this is coefficient of variation. You know what I'm saying? Coefficient of variation. So I believe you know how, but this is not part of the question. The question only asks you to find this. In order to be competitive in market, the manager, he said they have to increase each day's sales by 2% coming way. If each day of the sales has increased exactly by 2%, the mean daily sales mean the only wanted mean, which we had it already after increase. So this is where our answer. You know what I'm saying? But this is not part of the question. Our question was only about the increase, and our increase mean for the next was this. You know what I'm saying? So these are the stuff I just show you for you to understand. So if you go in the option, in equation option, we see this is gonna be, let's come here, 24456, 24456.5, which is option number 1. Yes, it is easy like that, man. Thanks a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I believe in learning from how to do things. If it's time, make sure you subscribe, and you can just go and do donation to our Patreon page. I have a Patreon, I have a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? I have all the means of donation, because to make this project going, any type of donation, the little that you think is too small for you, it could make a lot of change. And thanks a lot for all your time. Subscribe, don't forget, share this video, circulate to a lot of people, because the meaning of this project, this program, is to help as many as we can. Okay, it's not only for one person or two, because you might think it's not helpful for you, but for somebody next out there, it could be very, very helpful. So thanks a lot, man. And any donation that you did to me, it means so much. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Go to our Patreon page, go to our GoFundMe, because we need to have a lot of things. We need to put them together, like camera, and a lot of equipment, so that we can improve on a lot of angle, a lot of aspects of these projects. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate and I love you. Peace and love. Bye. This is one of my students of knowledge. She wanted to introduce herself. What's your name? Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Kali.
Yeah.
I go to Southend Primary School.
Yeah, China Wabantu. China Wabantu is everywhere, right? So this is my other student. His name, what's your name? Matthew, yeah, he's grade 11, man. So his aim is to score distinction, right? So you promise, I want you to score distinction this time. And what's your name? Joshua. How much you promise me to score this time?
Distinction.
Distinction. Yeah, so China Wabantu is everywhere, man.
China Wabantu everywhere. China Wabantu everywhere.
Everywhere.
China Wabantu
Exactly.
everywhere.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. If you had to give advice, which advice would you give to the people or to the students?
Trust Amish.
Why would they trust me?
No, because it's really good. They actually has helped a lot. I redid first year for maths. It was my own fault, but also I didn't know a lot of the work. And Amish said lots of hard questions, and it's demotivating sometimes to do the harder stuff. You just want to get done, but it's the hard stuff that makes you realize the easy stuff is easy.
Ayapuma matoda yosingela.